Am I too dark? Like, does it need more light? It's hard to tell. I mean, obviously I'm not too dark. I'm the whitest thing to ever white. I have the hat that is bleach white just so it looks like there's color in my skin. Because otherwise there's not. Alright, so I just reran all of this behind me because I wanted to try to do it without taking any damage. Didn't work. We did get our potions topped off, though. I also didn't rerun everything, just from the camp back to here, and then I fought the big moose. So that's like 5 guys. Burgers and fries, mayhaps? Listen, we're expecting horrific things down here, right? We've not fought water monsters yet. Can we even do... Hold on, is it possible to dive? No, there's no attack button underwater, which is good. That's actually great. We're gonna stay underwater and try to find treasure, and then hopefully that way we don't end up in combat. I'm assuming I can't break these crates. I wouldn't have any buttons to do so with. All I've got is... Unless I'm supposed to swim fast underwater, and that breaks things? I assume not. You know what? We can save a lot of time by just doing a quick pulse here. And then we can just search to see what might have been uncovered. And it kind of looks like there's a feller floating around back here. There absolutely is. Can I reach... Oh, there's a giant hole in the fence. That would be the way to do it, I suppose. Tell me your story, sir. How did you end up in this situation? Just received the comm signal from a new unit. The Eve Protocol begins. Angels of Death will descend from the colony. They will rid Natibas from Earth and save us. Mother Sphere's salvation is nigh. I'm thankful I lived through this hell for decades. So this guy just died right as we landed. Now, we don't know how long ago that was. I don't think they've said it. Presumably, we've not been with Adam for long. But maybe that'll get explained to us as we progress. Again, they've only really shown us that in brief glimpses of a flashback. We might have been on Earth for 100 years now. Ido 7 flooded underground parking lot. Okay, let's get a picture of that, because that is just nonsense to me. Righto, righto. See if we can't locate where that is. Or is that where I found him? I wonder if that makes more sense? I don't think so, though. What are the odds that that code goes to that one crate from... Oh, you know what? It probably goes to this door right here, I would wager. So we were supposed to find that body. Yep, that kind of looks like a D, but someone sneezed in the middle of drawing the stem. Then we got Big Beta Energy, and then the United Kingdom, and then again Sneezy D and Big Beta. Lovely. I'm glad I took a picture of that. I wouldn't have remembered it. Yeah, okay. You're gonna... It's a door that we can't see through that they're just barely nudging open. So there's definitely, like, a guy in here, right? Well, again, we can't fight underwater. They wouldn't put a bad guy in here that we would not be able to fight, right? Right? I feel like they wouldn't. I also feel like I'm gonna get in trouble with these camera angles. I'm not trying to do anything suspicious here, I promise. So we got the option to go down and click what looks like... Oh, no, that's just a collection. And then up is the direction we probably want to go, I assume. So naturally, we're going to go down and grab a bit of cash. No, polymer material. And that is all she wrote for this area. What if we, like, emerge from the water and are plucked out by some kind of creature? Oh. Okay. Now, this could get sus. How is this working? Oh, we're actually hooked on with, like, a weapon or something. Okay. We don't just have, like, weird magic powers. Don't like that I went through here without seeing where I was going, but we got ourselves an upgraded campsite. I forgot what they called these, right? Is it actually, like, campsite, and then there was a depot? That's what it was. Or a depot, if you're so inclined. But don't be so inclined, please. Let's take a look at our skills. Let's see what we've got. We've got 4 SP to spend, which means it's time for me to stress over this. Making it easier to use Blink would be nice, so I'm going to go ahead and get that. We also have Repose, so can only be used when an enemy is attempting a fatal attack, pushes the enemy away, and steps back, temporarily increasing attack power. Yeah, we better go ahead and get that too. Anything that's going to help me stay alive. And then with that, not really sure... Hello? I don't want to train my skill. Please Get me out of here? Do I need to hold it down? I don't want to train it. You're not going to give me any other options, are you? Well, that's fine. When an enemy glows purple and attempts a fatal attack, use Repulse to counter it. If the enemy is within the skill's range, Eve's sword will glow the same color. That's a concerning way of phrasing it, so I guess this is probably not going to work against bosses, maybe? Press L and circle when Eve's sword glows to push the enemy back and retreat to a safe distance. Also, your ranged attack power will increase for a short duration. Do I have ranged attacks? A successful repulse will reveal the... maybe it means where I hold down triangle and zoop to them. A successful repulse will reveal the enemy's weakness for a short duration. Aim for the weakness with a ranged attack for additional damage. No, it's acting like I have some sort of ranged ability. Well, come on and hit me then, buckaroo. Oh, well, I was holding back. I definitely did it. Do it again? Maybe you gotta hold it or something. So tell me how to do my shooty ranged attack. Because I don't know of anything like that. That's all news to me. Yeah, if you just hold... Like, obviously I'm holding down the left trigger, but I mean hold down the button as well. Just to make sure it sticks. I don't know how necessary it is. Is it too bright now? My skin looks fluorescent. It is what it is. Get me out of here! I didn't want to do this to begin with. Would have figured it out in combat. I wouldn't have figured it out in combat. Would have been very frustrated it didn't work, and then would have eventually gone back to training. What are you? I'm trying to find things that I can do with just one. Recharge more beta energy when an attack lands. That kind of sounds essential. Increase the charging distance and attack power of Rush. That sounds more useful right now. We'll get more SP. We'll continue to level things up. We'll have ourselves a gander at the repair console. It would be great if we went to the phone and it gave us sort of... Oh, here we go. Gear socket. Give me that second gear socket. Gear sockets have been expanded from 1 to 2. And then what about my exospine? I cannot enhance it yet, but we're getting there. Well, let's go into the menu then, and let's... Ooh, new features unlocked. Yes, thank you, I see that. That's the whole reason for doing this. So, currently, we have this equipped, I believe. Hold on, which one of these do we have equipped? Oh, it's not even showing the one we have equipped. That's handy, but also kind of frustrating because I have to go over here to check. We have protection gear, which gives us a damage reduction of 4.5%, which is useful. And then we can either have bonus beta energy recharge of 6%, 14% combo power, combo attack power level 2 or higher. I don't know what that means. What is a level 2? It probably says if we just go through here what constitutes a level 2 combo, but we're not gonna figure it out today. So adds fixed damage to combo attack. I don't know, should we go with this? I mean, 6% is not that much. 14% is more. I don't know what a level 2 combo means. Maybe that just means a hit, and then the second hit, and then you go to a third hit, and that's level 3? If you know, comment down below and let me know. I would appreciate it. I can view my stats. Neato. Anything else new? I don't think so. We still only have the one exospine. Does it actually, like, zoom in on her back? It does. Interesting choice. We have no additional things here, so that's fine. Let's have a sit, and we will carry on. Easy does it there. Actually, we're not even hurting that badly.
Adam,
oh, we're having a conversation.
I was very surprised when I first met you.
I appreciate the flashbacks we're getting.
Back in the colony, we learned that everyone on Earth was completely wiped out.
I'm sure it must have seemed that way. But you can't expect Mother Sphere to know everything.
Then there are other survivors out there, like you.
Yes, but it's rare to see them. Earth is still pretty inhospitable to humans.
I can tell. What are Natibas? Oh, they will be respawned. That's lovely. I mean, we knew that going in. We're not heading backwards, though. We're heading forwards, so whatever we would have run across, we're going to see anyway. Does this give us any useful information about the previous parts of this region? Like whether or not... No. See, I think they're missing out here. They could tell us how many chests or something we're missing out on, or how many missing secrets there are. That would be a lovely feature that I would like to have, but it's not that kind of game. Things are a little too chill right now, so I'm expecting some kind of monster nonsense coming soon to a... Ooh, an object to a subway system near you.
Where's the transportation device?
Try activating this monorail panel.
Can I get across there? I can get across there. Is it truly that simple? Do I need to do something else first? Like, if I go ahead and activate that, is it going to progress the plot in such a way that I can't come back here and do this? Oh, here, okay.
You have to reorganize the code in order to restore power.
Should we have maybe done that first thing back there first? Yeah, we're going to cancel out of this. This is what happens when you get ahead of the game. Let's try to activate this and see if it gives us some better prompting or some better directions. Well, I guess there's no power.
There's no power.
Guess where we're going.
No worries. Let's check the power control room under the stairs.
We probably could have assumed. We probably did not need to go back up there. We could have assumed. I would have wondered, though. I would have wondered. So, activate the rail by supplying power. Well, what happens if we just select one? Cancel placement. 6. Interesting. I mean, is it... And what does this correspond to? How does that... There's no explanation. Wait a tick. Hold on. No, okay, No, don't cancel. Hold on. I think I see how this works. Put that there. Okay. I think what we have to do is place them to where each one is powered up, right? So we would want to do this one here. Really? No. Is it gonna let me, like, move them around? Yeah, okay, so that'll give us that. This is confusing. What I was going to say is clearly this one doesn't go there. This one goes here. And then we put 3 over here. And then that leaves these 2 activated. And then there's a middle one that I'm not quite sure if there's really anything we can do about. Oh, there we go, baby. Yes! I thought maybe it was going to not be able to power up all of them and we had to pick a route and then explore that route and come back and change power. I'm glad that they didn't do that, because that would have been upsetting to say the least. Standby. Activate. Are there actually different routes, though? Now approaching.
Something is heading our way.
Absolutely it is. It's going to be full of Natibas. There's definitely something in there. Everyone saw that, right?
The device is our transport.
All right, then. After you.
Now, I'm pretty sure I saw something move towards the back. We're cutting to a cutscene. Must have been my imagination. Maybe I'm a little too tense. Maybe I'm a little too on edge. Does she live? Is that going to be the twist? Do they turn her into a villain? Will that be the twist? The ultimate twist?
Are you alright?
Oh, I was just remembering something from yesterday.
So that was yesterday. Okay. We have not been here for 100 years hanging out with Adam. We have been here
The city,
for a day.
it's so quiet. And so lonesome.
Well, that's what happens when a city becomes devoid of humanity.
Well, no, normally animals move in. You would hear birds and things. But are there other animals, or is it just a world full of Natiba?
All airborne squad members exist for one sole purpose. All we must do is complete the mission.
So are we a robot girl?
The extinction of all Natibas, right? To think that the point of your existence is to snuff out another species. No fun in that.
Or is this some sort of dark future where humans are bred for specific purposes? We are fully human. The only sort of mechanical bit is our exospine. And then once we're done, they just terminate our existence.
We're here.
That is dark.
You want to get off?
I mean, what are my alternatives? Hang out inside of here, Adam? So this is like a proper new region, I guess. Well, it's a new part of the city. But we've gone a substantial distance away. One Legion squadron has about 20,000 troops and all the equipment needed for their activities. Legion 8 and 15 were stationed in Idaho 7. After the colony extinction, there were only about 3,000 troops left. That's been scratched out. I wonder how many will live to see the sun rise tomorrow. How long ago did these events take place? Considering, I mean, there's a lot of growth and all the buildings are slumped over, you'd think a while back, but the tram is still running and there's still power. But then again, that might not mean much. We're unsure. So we definitely want to head down, which means that what we want to do first is stay up and sort of explore around here. That is definitely just going to resummon the vessel if we want to continue exploring, which, you know, like go back to that previous region, I should say. Okay, that's interesting. Game says no, I guess, is probably the implication there, and that's okay. I'm assuming both of these stairs lead to the same place right here. And through this door, we have a surprise attack. Again, I'm so on edge. Way back in the beginning, that first guy who comes around a door instilled a fear in me that I cannot shake. The nanosuit affects Eve's appearance. You can use collected design patterns and materials to craft nanosuits. Neato. Collect a variety of nanosuits and face the fate of this world in style. I will, and we have been. So we've got a new one, but is it just a design? Do I actually have to go craft it? Let's see. It looks like it, because I currently don't have it on my person. Neato, we'll get around to crafting that later. Should we go ahead and change our outfit? We've been in this one for a while, and I like looking at it. I really do. But should we maybe play in, like, the actual Eve suit for a bit? We probably should have played the first part of it. Holy smokes, okay. Look, I like ham as much as the next guy, but goodness gracious me. Flooded commercial sector.
Looks like this used to be a plaza.
What, based on what exactly there, Eve?
Except it's underwater now. The good thing is you won't have to go in the water. The Hall of Records is that way.
Interesting. They really missed a trick there. They got 317. They could have made it, like, 117. Or 316. I guess 317. This is from the ESV, so it's a little bit different. We all know John 3:16 is, "For God so loved the world that he sent his only begotten Son, that whosoever believes in him should not perish, but have everlasting life." Notice how I didn't even have to look at the thing for that. 3:17, and this is, again, the ESV, "For God did not send his Son into the world to condemn the world, but in order that the world might be saved through him." It's a great verse as well. It's a great verse as well. I don't know how we landed on 16 being the verse. I mean, I guess it does. It summarizes the whole thing pretty well, but still, there's some gems in there. Okay, it's all right. It's all right to memorize more than the one verse here, people. Oh, camp, lovely. Nothing has happened between the last time I was at a camp and now. I guess it's good to have one in this region, but wouldn't it have made more sense to have the camp that we can fast travel to be on this side of the journey? Because if we want to go back now, we have to take the tram. That's an interesting choice. I'm not going to rest. I feel no need to, even though that is how you save the game. But I'm pretty sure I'll... Will I respawn here? As I see a massive figure lurking on the horizon. I don't know. And maybe we don't risk it? Maybe you have to rest to get the spawn point. I don't know. That's a big fellow over there, and I'm assuming he's not alone. Yeah, look, there's several enemies around here, including a human who is... No, he's dead.
Looks like there's electricity running through it.
Adam, I was going to throw myself in, so I do appreciate you saying that, because I would have died. I would have absolutely just run in and gave it a shot. So let's get these guys out of the way, first of all. Okay, easy does it there, buckaroo. I'm still trying to figure out where these alleged superpowers I'm supposed to have come in. Okay. It actually frustrates me to no end that the ability to zoom forward only works at a certain distance, and if you're too close to a guy, you just can't do it. Oh, baby, we're crushing him. Ooh, baby, we didn't time that right. Okay, alright, no, we're fine. He's almost dead. We took a little bit too much damage, a little bit more than I had intended. So, I'm assuming we're gonna find... I keep saying that word. I keep saying the... assuming say word. No. How does Pig Latin work when the word starts with a vowel? assuming. Assuming A? I keep saying I'm going to assume things, but we're not going to assume anything moving forward, because you know what they say about assumptions. They make you look bad, not me. Sis, something is falling from the sky. Did we get an orbital bombardment warning? Okay, that's interesting. I don't know what that's a reference to. There have been several references to things falling from the sky, and I don't think that they are all related to our recent arrival. I don't know if the Naitibas came from the sky. I'm still sticking with some sort of horrific human-made tragedy, even though I have no proof or evidence to support it. The controller is vibrating very subtly right now, which is normally what it does when there is something to find nearby. I'm wondering if it's just this guy down here, though. We did already find them. Oh, here we go. Wait a tick. Hello? It's getting stronger. It's definitely getting stronger. You know what I also just realized? Is it's directional. That's kind of cool. So you can feel it in the left, and then when you look forward, yeah, okay. Okay, so it's in the left, you know, there's the two prongs of the controller. It's vibrating specifically on the left side. And then as I roll around, it goes to the right, and then if you're looking dead at it, it's both. That is so cool. What's crazy is that I picked up on that subconsciously earlier. I realized as I was running along, without even thinking about it, I was like, there's something to my right. I just now picked up on how I knew that. That's a great feature. Nintendo does stuff like that with their controllers. They have the HD Rumble. It's good to see someone doing that on the PlayStation, though. That's fantastic. Don't like how I ran past this body a second ago and didn't see them, though. But we need one more beta core for increased energy. Did we get everything in there? I think we did. I think we've gotten everything from around this immediate area. We are not heading towards where we should be going, by the way. I don't know how long this game is. And I'm starting to, like, I still don't know. Once we're done in this city, I know we leave this city eventually. I don't know if we'll be able to come back, which is why I'm pretty aggressively exploring everything as we go. It might be that we have to change our style of play in the near future, because if we try to explore kind of every region as we go, it might pad out these videos a lot, you know? It could get to the point where it would take us years to finish the game. I'm looking at you. Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I would like to start making progress in the story. That was the wrong way! No, you gotta go backwards for purple, forwards for blue. Backwards for purple, forwards for blue. It was still a damageless run, which is good. And yeah, I see this fella here.
I see a hidden note here.
Ooh, interesting. Flooded commercial sector, rear gate. I wonder if that means we would have eventually had to come here anyway. We'll find out. This could also just be a passcode for a different area that we also don't have to go to. But that we will. Ooh. So that leads back to there. So we probably did need to come up here to get through that gate down there. And that's what this sort of alternate route is for. There's like some money down there. We'll go back down this way here in a minute. First off, let's head over here and see what awaits us around this corner. Need to be on the lookout for yellow. Yellow is our indication that we can climb. So we saw that right here. If I go over the edge, she does automatically... No, that's the wrong button. Oh, heavens. That was not what I meant to do. That was... I meant to do the circle. Yeah, we definitely still don't want to get in the water, right? There's still electricity going through it? We were told that that was a thing. Okay, no, we've seen one of these before. Is there anything else around here I need to worry about? That guy over there. Okay. It's so vibrant. The last one we fought was not this vibrant. I think that's what took me off guard, right? It was all the color. It was actually it was a mutated Hydra, which might explain all the color. Wasn't that difficult to defeat, though. Although pride cometh before the fall. That wasn't even really pride. I'm not saying I'm great at the game. I'm just saying that particular combat encounter was a little bit easier than I was anticipating, based on sort of my initial thoughts when I looked at the beast. I am still willing to accept and acknowledge that I'm not good at video games, and this could all go downhill in a hurry, in moments. I think we all know that truth. What have we got inside of here? All the little dots with the X's, like indicating that we can't go that way, are actually kind of distracting because they sort of look like things I need to be looking at.
This must be the control device for the floodgate. You can only activate it with the right credentials. Let's come back later. We have things to do.
That's the game telling me, hey, Buckaroo, you're getting ahead of yourself. And the game is right. You know what? We probably need to head down there and do all the other things first. Let's not hang around here and waste our time. We're committing to the plot right here, right now, all of us together. We're coming together, we're holding hands, we're singing Kumbaya and God bless America, God bless the United States and all of the other countries that wish they could be as incredible as the United States, and all of the other countries that hate the United States because they ain't the United States. We're all going to come together and we're going to hold hands and sing Kumbaya and kiss each other, but only the attractive people and the uggos can watch. And before you say anything, I'll be among the uggos. I know this. All right, that's okay. I'm all right with it, so long as beautiful people are happy, because that's all that matters in the world. This is like a weird position to take. It makes me sound like some sort of strange, like, love hater. I'm not a hater of love, and I don't hate on couples or anything like that. This is I've gone down a weird road, and I don't know how to backtrack out of it now. So I'm just talking to pass the time and fill the air, okay? Don't read into anything that I say during video game commentaries. If you do, that's your fault, not mine, alright? You should know better. We do have the code here. We picked it up earlier. Alpha, Alpha, Ultimate, Zero, Barnacle, Overload. Whatever that means.
Shopping done.
I mean, is that what we're calling it? We're calling this shopping there, Buckaroo? Presumably, we're going to progress the... We're going to progress the... We're not going off the chosen path. We're going to head over here. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is the kind of place where you can come back to later and fast travel around. This is what we needed. Makes better sense than the previous one. I love the umbrella. I love the dream catcher. It's fantastic stuff. Muggles believe they keep bad dreams away. What does she say? Muggles believe they're good luck. They're wrong, of course. I don't remember what she says. I think it's only a movie line as well, which is it's a weird line.